How's your lives, everyone? This is Eric Lima. Welcome to another episode of EML77 TV, episode 220. That's right. Let's get right into it because there's a lot to talk about the WWE superstar shakeup. That's right. It's over and done. And I'll tell you one thing: every time after WrestleMania, you want to change it up a little bit. And a lot of things have been happening, so a lot of roster crossing and all that. The first time around to see where everybody is going to go. And they decided to do it, and boom, we got a lot of superstars moving back and forth. Check it out. On Monday Night Raw, The Miz was the first superstar to jump from SmackDown to Raw, as he jumped Shane McMahon. He wants to pick up where he left off with Shane McMahon, despite losing to Shane. So I think Miz is really still bent out of shape about that. Andrade, along with his manager, Zelina Vega, will be making Raw their home. I am just excited about those two. I think those two will make a huge impact. Andrade already has by picking up a victory over the Intercontinental Champion Finn Balor. A little bit more on that. Ricochet and Aleister Black have been bouncing between both brands, and now both of them have officially made their home on the Raw roster to be part of the tag team division there. They'll be the ones to watch. And as individuals, they'll be interesting to see what they can do. EC3 has now it was one of those call-ups before pre-WrestleMania call-ups. In fact, pre-Royal Rumble, I think around November, December call-ups, and he's made his home on Raw just to get clobbered by Braun Strowman. Rey Mysterio is now also on the Raw roster before he got clobbered by Lars Sullivan. A little bit more on him, Lars Sullivan, as the video goes. Usos decided to make the jump from SmackDown to Monday Night Raw. Looks like ending the rivalry with a New Day with new challenges. I was hoping to get another Usos-Hardys matchup, but the Hardys are now the tag team champions on SmackDown Live, so the Usos will have an opportunity on Monday Night Raw. As is Jimmy Uso's wife Naomi will be also making the Raw roster. Eric Young from Sanity's no longer a team now, as he makes his time on the Raw roster. It'd be very interesting to see how he goes about things on Monday Night Raw. It looks like Alexander Wolf will be leaving the WWE, or will he be going to NXT UK? You never know where anybody's going to end up. So I personally believe he's thinking about quitting. You know, talk about shakeups. People wanting to leave the WWE. Luke Harper's asked for his release, and it looks like Alexander Wolf may be doing the same thing. Will Killian Dane remain on SmackDown, or will he go to NXT UK? Be very interesting to see how that develops. So, but Eric Young is going to be on Monday Night Raw. He'll make quite the impact there. Lacey Evans, who made quite the impact by punching Becky Lynch in the face with the woman's right, will be part of the Raw Women's Division. It'll be very interesting to see how she goes about things. And AJ Styles is the big name acquisition for Monday Night Raw from SmackDown Live. So Monday Night Raw, AJ Styles and Seth Rollins. I'd like to see a matchup between those two. That could happen as well. From NXT to Monday Night Raw will be the War Raiders, but they came up with a new name, the Viking Experience. Now, there's a lot of people who have a problem with the name change. Well, you gotta consider royalties in this case, because if you think about it, war, you talk about Raw is war, and you talk wars and everything else, and the word even war wouldn't be huge in with everything going on in the political world, and it would not sit well with a lot of political pundits out there who probably want to make demands of changing the names. Raiders, obviously, NFL royalties there. So unless you want to pay NFL royalties, you gotta change the name. So unfortunately, Viking Experience though is pretty cool. Now you say Vikings, Minnesota. If they were the Minnesota Viking Experience, then the NFL would have an issue. But just the Viking Experience, they had a wrestler named the Viking before, back in 1991. Remember? They changed, that was his original name until they changed it to the Berserker. Remember that? The Berserker Experience. Now, that would be an interesting thing. So, team formerly known as the War Raiders, the Viking Experience, are the current NXT Tag Team Champions. And Hanson will go by the name of Ivar. Mystic Knights of Tyrannog, anybody? Yeah, and they should, you can't use Ivan, but, and Eric will be Rowe. So, I like the name Eric, personally. My name is Eric, really cool. Well, I'm sure Sarah Logan will be very happy to have her husband. She'll be working with her husband on Monday Night Raw. I think Sarah Logan, personally, should be joining forces with the Viking experience. And Mr. McMahon probably saw the PC bit on Sarah Logan and Eric Rowe. Probably came up with a name. You never know. Probably honoring their liking their culture. And from 205 Live to Monday Night Raw, we see the Cruiserweights perform on Monday Night Raw exclusively before, but Cedric Alexander will make the official jump to the Raw roster. He's worked hard for it, and be very interested to see how Cedric Alexander goes about things. And I actually see him and Rollins lock up, or him and Styles lock up. So lots of, or even Ricochet, or have him join forces with somebody in the tag team realm. There's a lot of veterans he can learn from on the Raw roster. So Cedric, congratulations to him. Now we're going to move to the SmackDown Live roster. The Intercontinental Champion Finn Balor has now made SmackDown Live his home. But here's the interesting thing. He's the Intercontinental Champion. Samoa Joe's still on the SmackDown Live roster as the United States Heavyweight Champion. That means one of those titles will have to go to Monday Night Raw. Which one? I'm not so sure. See, I want to see how the McMahon family plans about this. Will they give Andrade a shot at the Intercontinental title to bring the title over to Monday Night Raw? It has happened before, so a title switched hands and title switched brands too. So it'll be very interesting to see how this develops. All right, Ember Moon and Bayley. Ember Moon and Bayley are also on the SmackDown Live Women's roster, so it'll be very interesting to see how that goes about. Lars Sullivan decided to make SmackDown Live his official home after he beat up R-Truth and terrorized poor Carmella. I think the cool thing about Bayley on SmackDown Live with Carmella and Bayley are like best friends in real life. They're back on. They're together now. So I think if that's the case, I think Bayley and Carmella should be teaming up. That's my opinion. But Bayley says she wants to focus on becoming the SmackDown Live Women's Champ. She's been a Raw Women's Champ. I'll tell you what, Bayley wants to go after the SmackDown Women's Champ. Hats off to her. Elias, who Mr. McMahon named him the biggest acquisition in SmackDown history, has joined up. But that didn't sit well with another new acquisition. Roman Reigns ended up Superman punching not only Elias, but Vince McMahon in the face. Wow, you think Vince McMahon's going to take that line down? I have a feeling that Lars Sullivan will probably be eager to be Vince McMahon's new instrument of destruction. I don't know how The Undertaker would feel about that. Let's The Undertaker and Lars Sullivan go one-on-one. It'd be very interesting to see what happens there. Liv Morgan has been pulled out of the Spirit Squad. Yeah, Riot Squad, excuse me. If any of the Riot Squad ladies hear about me accidentally calling the Spirit Squad, my apologies, ladies. You all are beautiful and wonderful. Liv Morgan is pulled from the Riot Squad to join the SmackDown Live roster. Chad Gable and Bobby Roode will be splitting up as Chad Gable will head back to SmackDown Live. Apollo Crews will be heading to SmackDown Live, as is Mickie James, adding another woman in that division. And Heavy Machinery will be joining the SmackDown Live roster. Mandy Rose. If I were you, I'd start running on. Because Otis Dozovich loves his Mandy Rose. I'm coming, my Georgia Peach. I'm coming, Tucky. I'm coming. Awesome. I love Otis, though. He's hilarious. And the SmackDown Live, newest member of SmackDown Live to come over from NXT, you guessed it, the Pirate Princess herself, Kairi Sane, will be the new team with Asuka that Paige has put together. I call them the Imperial Royalty. Because you're talking about Asuka being the Empress and the Pirate Princess, Kairi Sane. But two and two together, would be good. And from 205 Live, former Cruiserweight champ Buddy Murphy will be the newest member of the SmackDown Live roster, but not before he gets a title shot tonight against the Velveteen Dream for the North American Championship. So I can imagine what they should do the Superstar Shakeup the night after WrestleMania. That will be something to see. That's a lot better than having a week after the night of WrestleMania, because you never know who's coming, you never know who's going. It's crazy. So that is it right here, and unbelievable. I had to write everything down on the Whew. Excuse me for a minute. On the EML77 TV docket, I used the top 5 in the predictions for on the board, my EML77 board, but now it's it's so I decided, well, we'll use the docket for cause a lot of listing and a lot of fitting in. So it's so that is cool. So will be very interesting. Raw's without a secondary title for the time being. We know Kofi Kingston's still the WWE champion. Now here's some a few updates on injuries. Big E will be out for a while, and had a torn meniscus on his legs. No more splits for you, Big E. Get some rest, buddy. But you can watch him next week along with the New Day and the Bella Twins as they go to Double Dare. Last time they had WC Superstars on Double Dare was what? Hacksaw and Mr. Perfect. Hacksaw dug into the late great Hall of Famer Mr. Perfect. Two great Hall of Famers. Awesome. Awesome indeed. And but now it's the Bella Twins versus New Day. It'd be very interesting to see how this develops. A little tournament going on, I think, for WWE Week. Also, Nia Jax will be out for a while, too. 220 repair on her ACLs, so she's been fighting it for a while. So she'll be out for a long time. ACL injuries take a long time to heal up, and I'm sure Nia Jax will be watching the Raw Women's Division as it gets interesting, with Lacey Evans now joining and Zelina Vega joining the team. If I were Zelina Vega, and she's doing a great job managing Andrade, I think she should manage Nia Jax. I think that will help Nia Jax out immensely. So, if I was Zelina Vega, I'd be thinking about associating myself with Nia Jax when she makes her return to the ring from an injury. SmackDown Live, or you have to be the spokeswoman for both her and Tamina, Zelina Vega. As Paige is now representing the team of Asuka and Kairi Sane, the Art of Manager should be revived. And my personal opinion, I think it'll be very interesting to see what she can do with Kairi Sane. I'm really excited about Asuka and Kairi Sane team up. If Io Shirai does not get called up, I think Kairi Sane and Asuka should be teaming up. And the cool thing is that Io Shirai is best friends with both ladies. So once Io Shirai comes up to the main roster, you can use them as a trio and make it a three. I call them Imperial Royalty. I call the team of Asuka and Kairi Sane Imperial Royalty because Asuka is the Empress, while Kairi Sane is the Pirate Princess. Empress, Princess, Royalty. Boom. Right there. The Imperial Royalty. That's what I call them. That's what I call them. I don't know what they're going to call them. Are they going to call them the Pirate Empresses or the Empress Pirates? Who knows for sure. So, and Buddy Murphy, it'll be interesting to see how he fares from 205 Live, making a jump from 205 Live to SmackDown Live. So, it'll be very interesting to see him with matches like Chad Gable, Apollo Crews, or even Finn. He can challenge Finn Balor for the Intercontinental title unless Balor ends up losing that title and the title goes back to Monday Night Raw. So it'll be very interesting to see how this all shake up now that the United States and Intercontinental titles are both on SmackDown Live. So will there be a title unification match? We'll see what happens. Samoa Joe is the United States champ, and if he makes the jump over to Raw, expect him and Strowman to go at it. I want to see those two monsters go at it. So, and I gotta tell you, so it has been an interesting beginning of the week so far, returning from work. It's like the Lord was saying to me, welcome back to work, here's some rain. It was torrential downpours Monday. You're like, ah! I was like, help me. It was crazy. They had me inside to clean windows and everything else, which is a good thing. And I can dry up. And now, yesterday and today's was a beautiful day. Get to enjoy outside in the morning. Even though I'm cleaning up trash outside, it's just beautiful. It was beautiful. I liked it. Not too warm, not too hot. It was just perfect. Not a cloud in the sky. The sun was shining bright. Birdies chirping, everything well. Spring weather. Yes, spring is here in New England. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. But I feel for those folks in the Midwest who have been getting nailed with the white stuff. Guys, be careful, seriously, out there, man. I'm telling you, it's going to be insane. Let's see, what else? Am I missing anything else, gentlemen? Talk to me here. Talk to me. I owe you, and sometimes why. With all the negative news going on with the Notre Dame Cathedral caught fire because of all the renovations been happening, and the Stop and Shop, the local news was Stop and Shop strikes, and they're planning on releasing the videos of the Bob Kraft, Florida spa on Jupiter, which not a lot of people want to see it. I don't really want to see it too, unless you want to lose weight and puke your gut. And the best way to lose weight is watch Bob Kraft naked and puke your guts out. I love the Patriots, but I think it's all, to me. I'll put my tinfoil hat on this one. I feel like Oliver Stone sometimes. And he's all conspiracy to try to destroy the Patriots dynasty, and they think the last resort is Robert Kraft in a massage parlor getting a you-know-what. I'm not going to repeat it on air because I want to keep my videos up here on YouTube. So, too much negative news going on. That's why I'm always here to bring the positivity, and bring the fun and entertainment. Even though I'll be real with my life, but the fact is that once in a while we should have some positivity and having some fun and entertainment. That's why I do the Superstar Shakeup. It's going to be really cool. So that's it, basically. The Superstar Shakeup has been complete. Oh, and I decided I did do some shopping today, and I did do some shopping. Speaking of which, I did not go to Stop and Shop. I did not dare go because fear that you get harassed and everything else. I missed again. I gotta do something about that. Everything else. So, and I ran into a former coworker of mine, an old friend. The last time I ran into her was at the Portuguese Feast. So Carolyn, if you're watching, hello. Great seeing you again. You look great. Wonderful person. I met some, when I worked at Ruby Tuesday, Ruby Tuesday, back in the day, there was so many wonderful people I've made friends with over these years. And a lot of them now are on Facebook and all, but it's a great feeling to, not just chat with them online, but, either verbally or typing things in, but to see them out in public in real life, it just puts a smile on my face, and that's why, and it makes me just want to go, yeah, very happy about that. So I feel good. So it was a great day today. Wonderful day. Now I got to get ready for watching NXT UK and get band rehearsal tonight because, indeed, we got Easter service this Sunday. The mall's closed on Easter. Thank God. Somebody help me with that. There's supposed to be a Nintendo Direct tomorrow, I think, according to some reports. Hopefully they're right this time around. Hopefully we get more information on Super Mario Maker 2. A tweeter had said that it may come a little late, like late June. They said the 28th. That's fine. I said, I responded to that tweeter. You know what? That's fine. I don't care. June, July, August. As long as we get it before September, I'm cool with it. As long as we get it during the summer, that's fine. I can go and enjoy myself, enjoy being insane during the summer. What's Insane Boy up to? I am Insane Boy. I'm going to create this level. I'm going to put these chomping fish on the water. Make them eat at Mario. Give them power-ups. Be a lot of fun. You know what I mean? So, I can't wait for Mario Maker 2 coming out. Seriously. They have a whole website that said the whole thing's going to come soon. And I'm excited to hear about it. Rumor has it, there's a rumor going around that Super Mario Maker 2 may come out June 28th. That's fine. I can wait 2 entire months for this. Right now the Red Sox are struggling 6-12. They lost to the Yankees 8-0 yesterday. Yeah, that's why, because Aaron Judge is still playing. He's not hurt. You know what I mean? It's like he's still playing. He's not hurt. And they released they DFA'd. DFA'd Blake Swihart, and I think it is. They're trying to. I tell you what, I think Blake Swihart's kind of messed up in the head mentally, as far as They were trying to get him at first base, outfield, catcher, and they're getting him all over the place. And it's kind of messed with him a little bit. And they're bringing back up Sandy Leon from Pawtucket. Hopefully Sandy Leon is the catalyst for the whole thing. We need to start winning games. And Chris Sale, my hat is off to Chris Sale right now. He is admitting that he's not doing very well with his fastballs and everything else. He's, I got to get it together. I can do this, but listen, I'm struggling. And Chris Sale, my hat is off to him. He's a good man. Hopefully he can get his stuff together. He's starting to get his velocity back. We're hoping that he can get the commands going. Will Sandy Leon be the one to help him do that? We'll find out. It's been, like I said, it's been a crazy, crazy start to the spring. I love spring weather. It's here. I can finally enjoy outside. I don't have to worry about, I'm starting to put my jacket away in the car and just, do the rest of my job in my hoodie and everything else. It's going to be crazy and insane, that's for sure. A lot of things going on. A lot of things going on. WrestleMania. I love it. So, that's it. That's all the time we have on the show. God's blessings to all of you. Catch you on the flip side. Remember, pay attention. You might learn something. Episode 220, WWE Superstar Shakeup, complete. I'll see you later. Bye.